What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my review of the Star Wars Black Series Rey and Jakku uniform with BB-8 action figures made by Hasbro, based on the Force Awakens movie coming out soon, Star Wars Episode 7, which I can't wait for. I can't wait for that movie. I mean, the prequel trilogies were somewhat of a letdown. They had their cool moments like Darth Maul and pod racing was cool, and I'd say Part 3 was cool for the most part, but still they were kind of a letdown compared to the original classic trilogy, so hopefully this can make up for it. Based on the previews so far and some of the other news about the movies, it sounds like maybe it won't be as good as the old ones, but at least it'll be satisfying from everything's saying so far. I hope they are. And this is a new character, two new characters actually, that look very promising. One of the heroes, this girl here, and this little droid. It's, I don't know if he's going to end up replacing R2-D2 or just be another droid or what. I have a slight fear that they're going to kill off all the old characters. I hope they don't. They'll probably kill off some of them. Like, rumor is maybe Han Solo might die, or who knows, Luke. Who knows, man? It's scary. But whatever. Here's the package. Got this little slant going down here. The pictures of them there. This reminds me of like something from Portal, this little BB-8 guy. The Portal video games. And see, they got the red background. The side's red with a number on the side. Number 2. Just like the poop. Here's the description. Rey and BB-8. Rey is a resilient survivor, a scavenger toughened by a lifetime of dealing with the cutthroats of the harsh desert world of Jakku. BB-8 is a spherical, loyal astromech droid of the Resistance pilot Poe Dameron. And I think I seen that Poe Dameron, who's basically like an X-Wing fighter, I think he's coming out in Series 2 of these figures. So, that'd be cool. I don't know why he didn't come with BB-8. Maybe he dies or something and she takes him. I don't know. But I think it's time to open these up. So there they are, opened up. And Rey kind of looks like Khaleesi in her Dothraki outfit. Reminds me of that a little bit. And she's got this big long, I don't know what this thing is. Is it just a weapon she hits people with, or does it shoot something? I don't know. But it kind of reminds me of Leia. Because Leia, when she was slave Leia, she had this spear type thing she hit people with. And when she was disguised as Boosh, or whatever his name was, she had this thing. So they're like, you know, ladies need to have long sticks. Some kind of sexual thing there. Let's give all the females really long sticks. It's going to be a subliminal message. I don't know what that means, but yeah. What's with this here? There's like some kind of weird, like white filmy looking stuff around her hair right there. It's kind of odd. I don't know. Is that glue? It's just weird, man. What is that? But anyway, she comes with this stick, and I've seen the trailers. I don't remember if they show her actually doing anything with this. So I don't know if it shoots. I don't know if she just beats people with it. But I'm guessing it must shoot or something. I don't know. But it's got little straps you can put it over her shoulder. I guess it's a little more flexible. Is that how she does it? I don't know. Or maybe she... What the hell does she do with this thing? There you go. That's how she wears it. But, yeah. She looks kind of like a sand person, too. Don't the sand people have something like this, too? Maybe she hangs out with them. Although that's the wrong planet. That's Tatooine. Well, they probably got sand people there, too. Some sort of sand people. It's got some shorts on. Nice little boots. Little moccasin-looking boots. Yeah, the outfit's pretty well done. I mean, it looks like a Star Wars outfit. Paint's not perfect, though. You can see they painted skin color on top of that. Like, she has a wrinkle of skin. Or maybe she just got chubby arms and her skin fat is just hanging down over her bandages. I don't know. The face, I'm not too happy with the face, though. I mean, I've seen the previews, seen the actress, and I don't think that looks like her very much. Not very much at all. I mean, I could tell that's who it's supposed to be, but yeah, I don't like it. Not a good face sculpt. Or maybe, or it could just be the paint screwing it all up. That happens sometimes. But the sculpt of the outfit, I think, is done really well. Looks really nice. And I'm glad it's actually sculpt. Some of these Black Series figures are doing the cloth, and I'm not liking it. I've seen the new Luke Skywalker figure that's going to come out based on the New Hope look, and they made it out of cloth. I'm like, ugh, no, that looks terrible. They should have sculpted it like this. Well, you can see she has a little purse there. Usually with these Black Series figures, they would make something like this per separate piece. But it's actually sculpted right onto her, so that's a little different. They're getting cheap. What are they doing here? I'm surprised they didn't make that a separate piece. The whole belt, actually. Articulation is a little limited at her legs because of this outfit she's wearing. I mean, that's the one advantage of having it like real cloth, is the articulation isn't hindered too much, but still, I think I'd prefer this outfit to be sculpted the way it is and not the cloth. But articulation on the leg still isn't too bad. It's just a little hindered by the outfit, like I was saying. She can still bend her knees. She has a single joint there, not a double joint. Most of the knees on these figures have double joints. And articulation at the ankles is really good. And she spin up there at the thigh. And up at the hips she can move out a little bit. She can spin at the torso really well. Shoulder articulation is really good. Not hindered at all by this. This is very flexible at the shoulder. Single joint at the elbow. That works pretty well. And wrist articulation is good. Head articulation is good. So articulation is pretty good, other than the legs are slightly hindered by the outfit. Paint job is alright. Like I said, there's like some mess ups on the face, and the paint job might actually be what's making the face look not right to me. But I really don't like this weird white stuff around her hair there. That's just odd. I didn't even notice her weird hair there. It's got like 3 little buns on her back of her head. A nice texture on that shirt. Yeah, it's a pretty plain paint job. Not too amazing, not bad other than that thing in her hair. This is pretty plain too. Not a whole lot going on there. So, I guess we're moving on to BB-8. Now this figure, I was really hoping that this was like a magnet and you can just move his head around. But no, his head's stuck right there. You can move it, you can spin it around, but that's it. You can't move it any further than that. It's on a little joint there. But I just thought it'd be cool if they would have put metal in there and this was like a magnet you can just roll around. But no. He does somewhat stand up though, so it's like weighted. It feels a little heavy, so I think they did put some weight in there so he'll kind of stand up and not just roll over like blunk. So you can see, like, even if you laid him down, he kind of rolls back up. He doesn't want his head on the ground. I don't think you can even make him stay that way. So there was a little bit of planning on designing this little figure to keep his head up in the air. So that's nice. I just wish, like I said, that you can move his head all the way around like he should. That might have been a little bit hard to pull off, might have made the figure more expensive. This does seem like a pretty cool droid. Like, if any of you seen the video, that this guy is not CG on the movie. When you see him rolling around with his head staying on top, that's actually a real thing doing that. They use some sort of company that made this crazy high-tech little remote control device which keeps his head on top, and they actually made little toys of it too. You can buy toys, little remote control versions that actually can do that too. So it's a real thing to have this head sit on top and the ball roll. It's pretty cool. But that just makes me like this little guy. I'm not sure if I'm going to like him. I remember there's a hint that R2-D2 is annoyed by this guy, and that might make me annoyed by this guy, so hopefully not. But so far I think he's pretty cool. I like his little ball design. And I wonder if his head gets separated in the movie. Like I said, he does remind me of like something from Portal. Just his design, the ball, little black eye. I don't know. Just something about it reminds me of the Portal characters. But the paint jobs on it's pretty cool. Most of these lines on here are sculpted. Pretty much all the lines are sculpted in there. They're actually indented. It's not just painted on. So that's cool. He does look like he's a little worn too. Like he's been rolling around in dirt or whatever. So I'm pretty happy with this. Something's going on right here though. I don't know if you can see that. It looks smudged right there. Right where my thumb's at. So I'm not sure if that's a mess up or what that is. But still, he's cool. So here's BB-8 next to R2-D2. Yeah. Cool. He's a little bit smaller than R2-D2, or she. I don't know if it's got any kind of gender or what. Always call R2-D2 and C-3PO he's, but whatever. I'm just going to call this a he for now. And here's Rey next to Obi-Wan, because her outfit reminds me a lot of Obi-Wan's outfit. I'm not sure if she's going to become a Jedi, though. They didn't show her with a lightsaber or anything in the movie that I could see. So she might not end up being a Jedi. She could be sort of like a Han Solo, badass type, practical blaster type fighter. You know what I mean? Which would be cool. And here she is next to Leia. She's just a little bit shorter than this Leia. A lot taller than this Leia. That's because Leia shrunk like a foot after she walked in to hang out with Jabba the Hutt, and later in the movie she's like a foot shorter. And here she is next to her buddy Finn. And based on the trailers, it looks like they're going to be good buddies. I'm assuming these are like going to be the heroes through the trilogy. I don't know. I'm just assuming that. But, yep, they look cool together, I guess. Like I said, it's kind of hard to judge some of these characters when I haven't seen a movie yet, but it looks like she's going to be a kind of a badass character. Let's give you another quick look at her face and everything, just because I'm not too happy with that face. Her eyes almost look like they're orange or red or something. Lips are painted on kind of small. And here's a closer look at BB-8. I think the articulation is pretty good on this figure. It's a little limited at the hips, but other than that, the articulation is pretty good. Paint job's pretty good other than the face. I don't know if it's the face or the sculpt that's messed up there. But I do like the sculpt of the clothes. And BB-8, I think they did a pretty good job on him, especially that they weighted him in a way that he can actually sit up with his head up. I do wish that you can move his head all the way around the wall like he's supposed to, but you can't. Oh well. That would be kind of hard to pull off for a figure this size, I guess. I'm happy with these. I'll probably be more happy if I like both of these characters when I see the movie. But for now, I like them. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Thanks for watching. Right back. Hi, my name's Finn.
My name's Rey.
What's that little thing you got down there?
Oh, that's BB-8. He's an advanced astromech droid that has ability.
Hey, is that a soccer ball? Let me kick that thing. That hurt my foot. Why didn't you tell me that soccer ball is made of metal?
How dare you hit my soccer ball friend? I'll beat you with my rod thing.
What is this thing anyway?
Don't know. I don't freaking know what this is. It's my weapon. I just hit people with it, I guess. I don't know. It might shoot. It might shoot. So you better put your hands up, because it might freaking shoot. But I don't know how to shoot it, so I'm just going to hit you. Come on, BB-8. Let's get out of here.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it.